Hey guys, and welcome to DuelCounter.com. My name is Lance, and tonight I've got a very special video for you. You're probably wondering what the hell this is. Well, I started this channel about 2 years ago, and at the time, Double Masters first had arrived on the scene in 2020. It was at the peak of the pandemic. So my wife and I opened lots of VIP packs because that's what everybody wanted to see. So I kept this one from one of my packs and pretty much sold most of the full art cards because at the time we had no patrons and everything was out of pocket. So I was trying to recover as much as I could. So I ended up keeping all the commons and uncommons, but as you know, foils are notorious for curling. These are foil lands that I have that I once played with at a tournament at a pre-release, and because a judge came by and kind of noticed my deck was kind of wonky, I got a match loss. So yeah, these are the lands. And so I knew I would have a stack of foil cards, and I thought, how can I protect them? Well, as we all know, air is not your card's friend, neither is moisture or varying temperatures. And I thought, how can I protect my cards? But also at the same time, I learned what's the best way to ship magic cards? And here it is. Vacuum sealing. So it's probably been vacuum packed in here for about 2 years. There is no air in there. And I'm going to open this on camera so we can all see this together. And hopefully I've given you a way to ship bulk cards and protect lots of foils now that Double Masters 2022 is coming out. Let's see what happened to this brick and whether or not they're straight, whether or not the cards were damaged. Let's take a look. All right, so ooh, what's nice is I can smell the cards. Ooh, yeah, it's definitely pack fresh, and I can tell you they're very straight. So these are all the lands, uh, all the John Avon lands that I saved. I am noticing that these non-foil cards, they're kind of sticking, so I can't just like start sliding them apart. So I'm gonna have to take them one at a time. But as I'm loosening them, they are coming off. So check out this John Avon foil, and let's compare this to a foil that had just kind of been sitting out, like the Ravnica one. So yeah, you can tell the difference already. This is very straight, and this is not. And this is 2 years of storage. So pretty cool. Let's see. Is there a fast way to kind of break these up? Lots of lands. Oh, okay. Here we go. Apparently, I kept some of the cards. So here we go. Well, sneak attack. I'm not sure why I have that. Lightning Greaves. Phyrexian Metamorph. Look how straight these are. Ooh. Like, now my secret is out. I'm sharing with all of you, all of my viewers and followers, how to protect your cards. So this is very cool. Lots of these lands. So yeah, let's see. These are non-foils and more of the John Avon lands. Wow, we opened a lot of these. So yeah, it'll take me a minute to kind of separate them, but I mean, the vacuum sealing's pretty good at the edges as well. So let me macro into this thing for you. You can see the edges are still really good and clean, and the vacuum sealing didn't crush any corners. This was I did this also because I was shipping boxes that we were opening, and uh, one particular patron had mentioned that like he keeps all the commons and uncommons, and that they were getting damaged in shipping because I was just putting all the rares and mythics into team bags, but not the commons and uncommons. Like, look how straight that is after 2 years. So yeah, it totally protects the cards. It look at all these foils from the VIP packs. They're all very straight, very cool. So yeah, but at this point I'll have to kind of unbrick them, but has not been exposed to moisture, has not been exposed to any air. So if you guys are opening a lot of collector's packs, if you have a lot of foils that you are opening up, this is a perfect way to store them. And I should have filmed it, but I vacuum sealed it all and then placed it into a typical cardboard container. So you can vacuum seal them and then put them into some deck boxes and not look at them for several years, and they'll still be like the first day. Truly, I am smelling these cards, and it smells like 2 years ago when we were opening all these packs. So pretty cool stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed that. All right, so I also wanted to check this out. So this was kind of my test. These are the lands that I actually got the match loss from at a pre-release, and I kept them but have never played with them since they're so curled, as you can see here, compared to, let's see, one of these VIP lands. Look how straight this is versus curled. So I originally thought, okay, I can double sleeve them. So this is just a regular sleeve, and this is a hard outer sleeve or a harder outer sleeve. It protects the card. So these were double sleeved, and I thought it could kind of bend it back a little, but if you look at them, they're equally as curled, so that didn't really do anything. And then kind of as a fun test, I vacuum sealed them and kind of curled them backwards so that hopefully it would bend back. So this has been here, I want to say maybe a year. So let's see if that fixed the curling that I had. Oh, that's pretty. I feel like there was a little more air in this pack just because I've been bending them back and forth. So let's check out this land here. So it's also the double sleeved, and here we go. Okay, and side by side. Oh yeah, that's visibly flatter. So I was able to use the vacuum sealer and bring back some life into the card. Look how curled that one is compared to the other one. And then this is the double masters land. They're straight, the two straight ones, and the curled land. So yeah, cool. That actually worked. I'm really happy with that result. Let's check another land just to make sure. All right, here we go. All right, here's the curled land. So this one still got some curls to it, but that first one was really good. So Yeah, I mean, this was a test. I'm not sure. It feels flatter in my hand. All right, let's compare this to this. Yeah, it's still got a curl. So I think the best way to protect the cards is as soon as you open them out of your pack. So when you're cracking open those Double Masters 2022 collector packs, just immediately vacuum seal them so you don't have to worry about them curling or going bad. And I mean, this is just cool. Like, they're so fresh. Yeah, and very straight. And so cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And starting next week, we'll probably have a bunch of VIP packs, collector boosters um, opened on the channel and some draft boxes opened on the channel. But I wanted to share this with you guys. So if you're shipping large bulks of cards, if you're trying to preserve a lot of foils, this is a perfect way to do it. And since this was all double masters, I thought this was the perfect time to open this up and share this with you. And here's a little PS here. So as the cards have laid here for a couple minutes and started kind of being exposed to the air again, I've now having no problems just sliding the cards around like this, and I don't have to pull them off individually. So if you just let them out of the bag, give them a couple minutes to breathe, then all the cards you'll be able to start going through them like normal. So this probably needs a minute, but yeah, just want a mini follow-up there. All right, guys, so this video wouldn't be complete without me showing you how to vacuum seal your cards. These are some tips that I've learned over doing this for about 2 years. So these are the Double Masters VIP cards. These are all the foils that I was showing you earlier in the video. What I like to do is I'll take them out, put them into a big stack. I've got a sealed bag, so this is one half of it sealed and the other is opened. I use the Food Saver bag in this case, but I've also bought generic brands off of Amazon, so either of them work. We will take the cards like so and stick them into the bag as far down as we can go. And what we want to do is push them all the way down so that this kind of folds over it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to push it all the way down. Now, it helps if you give yourself a little more room up top, because as it vacuums, you're going to lose some space. So this particular vacuum sealer is Weston Pro 3500. And you don't need a fancy vacuum sealer like I have. You can use a Food Saver. The most important part is when you're vacuum sealing, you have to use the pulse button, which you basically manually control the vacuuming instead of automatically doing it. So, all right, so everything's all sealed up in there. So as you can see, there's lots of air, but they're all kind of standing up straight. So I'm going to turn this on. So now this is on. And instead of doing automatic, I like to do pulse. And this is why this part's important, because I'm going to vacuum out some of the air. Kind of pull out the edges so that they fold better. So, and then we'll pulse a little more. And then, so I know because this is against my table, it's nice and flat. And what I'm going to do now, this is the other important part, is I'm going to take a ruler and guide it up and down so that I know that it's flat on the table and flat against the machine. And then I'll pulse some more and vacuum them in there. So it's probably excessive, rub out any air, and then I'll manual seal it. Okay, so it'll beep. And there it is. So if you have a different vacuum sealer, it'll probably only vacuum one strip for, seal one strip for you. It's a good idea to seal it twice, just in case there's a little seepage of air here. So if you vacuum it twice, you get like a double protection. So this is the brick of VIP packs, and this is my beautiful cardboard box. And if I was shipping this, I'd probably just put some popcorn on the side and maybe a little bit of a small bubble wrap around it. And now it goes into cold storage for several more years. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you found this useful, definitely help out my channel. Make sure to like, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.